on 15th of August last year, the Taliban came to power in Afghanistan, and obviously that was a disgraceful retreat by Biden administration. And we know what happened. Unfortunately, we knew, people could see that coming. The Afghan army, they just laid down their weapons very quickly. So I remember doing a stream. I've spoken about it time to time since then, how Pakistanis were actually celebrating. For example, this Syed Saeed as well. This guy as well, like he was just trying to glamorize Taliban, but I didn't let him. But anyway, so a lot of these Muslims who don't live under the Taliban rule, they actually glorify them. And Pakistanis are one such people. And we made a video, showed thousands and thousands of messages of comments of people supporting. Even Imran Khan himself said, "Oh, today the Afghan people have broken the shackles of slavery or whatever." Yeah. So these guys were celebrating the Taliban. And we said that, hey, these Taliban are not your friends either. We know there's TTP, Taliban Pakistan, and Taliban Afghanistan, right? So look what the Taliban are actually saying at the Pakistani border to Pakistani soldiers. Have a listen. You Pakistanis are liars and deceivers. And by the way, this is recorded by the Taliban side, not from the Pakistani side, because Pakistani soldiers are in the background. And look at him, they're cursing their mothers. They're saying your grandmother's boyfriend knows Pashto. Actually, there might have been a different meaning behind that. I think it may not be intended as a curse. Like how Hindus say that, your ancestors were atheists.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, because that side of the border, they're like, why have you gone over to Pakistan? You're literally ethnically us.
Yes.
So come on, like you are us. Yeah, exactly. Your
and if you can't speak Pashto anymore, then that means that Pakistan has
Pakistanized you. Exactly. Yeah.
But there's still a curse though. Grandmother's boyfriend. In what freaking Pashtun country they allowed women to have boyfriends?
No, but you do kind of sense that. Yeah, exactly. No, but they're basically they're basically saying that he probably stayed on the right side of the fence. Because he's not a munafiq. But this is a little like off thing. But you do kind of feel that if you genuinely like have Pathan roots, for example, or if your roots are from Afghanistan, but you have become or settled in Pakistan over generations, and your grandparents did speak Pashto, and then you meet other Pathans who are from Afghanistan, and you don't speak Pashto on their level, and you speak Urdu or Punjabi, it is kind of like there's this unspoken like, oh, why is that language not up there for you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is I felt that, to be honest, in certain times in certain interactions. But yeah, obviously it's
no, but look at this. But these Afghan Taliban, they're actually becoming ethnic. They're promoting ethnic nationalism as well, not just Islam.
Oh, it's a whole ethno-nationalistic movement. Yeah,
The Pashtun. So just a little bit of a backdrop. The Western audience who don't know what that is. So Taliban, yes, we know Islamized force and blah blah blah, whatever. But that's not their only thing. So when the British left, not before they left, but even before that, when British came to the subcontinent, they actually drew up this line called Durand Line. So they divided Balochistan and these Pashtun areas. So they said, okay, on that side, that's going to be Afghanistan. On this side is going to be British Raj. So when British left in 1947, the Durand Line became the international border. Now, Taliban and the Afghans, they don't recognize that. They say all this area, the KPK province of Pakistan, the capital of which is Peshawar, they say that all of that area belongs to us Pashtuns, and because there's a lot of Pashtuns in Pakistan as well, and there is a little Pashtun liberation movement as well, but they don't want to be with Afghanistan and the other Pashtuns who are there. A lot of Pashtuns are proud to be Pakistani as well. So anyway, so this is just a bogus claim. But again, who cares? So that's the backdrop of that these Afghans actually say that they're not just ideologically, but they're not even ideologically aligned with Pakistan. But Pakistan's always had this strategic depth. Pakistan had only one purpose of the Taliban, that they just did not want India to come there. So when the US-led invasion happened, and then this new government in Afghanistan formed, they were very pro-India, and Pakistan was never happy. That's why Pakistan was always cutting the roots of this new government, and they wanted the Taliban to come to power. Now they have come to power. It's not just, and Taliban are not like willing to be Pakistan's biatch for that matter. They're saying, well,
anymore. Yeah.
Not anymore. Hang on a second, hold on a minute. You actually have got our land in Pakistan. So that's what they say. But look at the next comment that he actually makes. It's quite interesting. What he says, how much they hate Pakistan. So these are Pakistani soldiers in the backdrop. We're not here to joke around. We're here to defend this country from you Pakistanis. Look at this one. This is the crux. I swear on Allah, I would rather kill or fight you much more than the Israelis.
Damn.
They hate us more than the Jews. This is the Taliban. But my point is those idiot Pakistanis who were celebrating them. You know why they were celebrating them? Oh, because
the Islamic element.
No, not only because they defeated America. That's how much they hate America. And this crowd, as Metalhead said, we're living in the age. We're living in the game, in Resident Evil game. That's what we're living in. And these zombies are so stupid. And again, you know, America has actually given more flood aid to Pakistan than China and Russia put together. Of course, and if you put and most of the aid has actually only come from the Western countries.
Yeah.
But still, they hate them.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand an ordinary American. I can understand them. They'd be like, why the hell are we giving our taxpayers dollars? I know, albeit this is not even a drop in the ocean in US's budgets being the richest country. But why? Why should I give something to someone who cusses me and abuses me all the time? Why? But anyway, so that's the state of these Pakistanis. Look at that. Keeps on going. Pakistani soldiers saying, but we don't want to fight you. We want peace with you. And then he laughs. He's laughing. Wow. Until you occupy our land, KPK and Balochistan,
there we go.
There will be no peace.
Yeah, they really, that's rightfully theirs, they think. They need to like almost emancipate their people and remind them who they are.
That reminded me of that 1996 Independence Day movie where when Mr. President goes and he tries to talk to the alien, the invasive alien species, and he says, "But why have you come? We want peace with you." And then he's like, "Peace? We want no peace." And that's what the Taliban are saying to Pakistan. Yeah. We don't want no peace. What else he says? There's one more. Okay, I want to fight you. Are you ready? They're challenging them. These are Pakistani soldiers right there. They're provoking them for a fight, and they're ready. This is that. And now, you know, when these Taliban were fighting America, they were like, yeah, see the power of Islam. Now, when these same enemies are going to turn against Pakistan, they'll be like, these are not real Muslims. Yeah. So you see how stupid. All these guys are as intelligent as this guy that came before. They are way too intelligent.
If you like these videos and want to support me in my activism, then you can support me on Patreon or PayPal. Stay free, everyone.